Hello again everyone. In this video tutorial I am going to show you a left hand trick to find the values of trig functions. In our case it's going to be a sine and cosine, as you can see in this hand. So we are going to be using our left hand, and the front of the left hand must be facing us. That's the very first step. The next thing, I want you to go ahead and label these fingers. I want you to put down for thumb 0 degrees. For index fingers, I want you to put down 30 degrees. For middle finger 45, ring finger 60 degrees, and the smallest finger, pinky, must be 90 degrees. And one more thing, just keep in your mind that sine must be on the left hand side, as you can see over here, and cosine must be on the right hand side. Now we want to find the value of sine of 30 and cosine of 30 as well. So the very first thing, I want you to go ahead and look for a finger that has a 30 degrees value, and you can see this is our index finger. So what I want you to do is either fold this finger or just simply go ahead and color this finger. And the next thing what I want you to do is go ahead and see how many fingers are on the left hand side of this red finger. So there, how many fingers are on the left hand side? There's just one. I want you to put down one. And look at the fingers on the right hand side of this colored finger. There are how many? 3. That is your very first step. Second step, what I want you to do is I want you to take the square root of these numbers. So, and then the final step is I want you to divide these numbers by 2, and then I want you to just simplify them. So you can see the square root of 1 is simply what? 1 over 2. So that means sine of 30 degrees turns out to be 1 over 2, or just simply 1 over 2 could be written as what? 0.5. And on this side, so cosine of 30 degrees is going to be a square root of 3 divided by 2, and in terms of decimals you can put down 0.866. Likewise, in this example, we want to find the value of sine of 0 and cosine of 0. The very first step is, once again, I want you to identify the finger that contains 0 degrees. So this is, of course, this is a thumb. So the next step, I want you to see how many fingers are on the left hand side of this thumb. There are zeros, nothing, just put down 0. And on the right hand side of this thumb, how many fingers are there? There's obviously, there are 4 of them. I want you to put down 4. The next step I want you to take care of is take the square root of these two numbers, and then finally divide these numbers by 2. So what we're going to do next is we want to simplify. On the top, square root of 0 is 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. So that means sine of 0 degrees turns out to be what? 0. Piece of cake. And on this side, square root of 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that means cosine of 0 degrees is 1. Now look at this example. In this example, we are supposed to find sine of 45 and cosine of 45. We followed exactly the same steps, and we found out that sine of 45 degrees is square root of 2 divided by 2 in terms of decimal, this is same as 0.707, and over here 0.707. Next, in this case, we want to find sine of 60 degrees and cosine of 60 degrees. Again, we found what? Sine of 60 turns out to be square root of 3 divided by 2. And in terms of decimal, that's going to be a 0.866. And on this side, cosine of 60 turns out to be 1 over 2, which is in terms of decimal is 0.5. And finally, sine of 90 degrees, we figured out it turns out to be 1, and cosine of 90 degrees turns out to be 0. Hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.